Subservience, I think it's called. Something like that. Movie review of this film featuring Megan Fox and this Italian guy, as well as some other people. But right off the bat, I did not realize that was Megan Fox at first. I saw that it said her name, that she's in the film. But yeah, I didn't realize that that's her actually. That's Megan Fox. And I guess because she has makeup on, but like obviously she's not young anymore. She's not youthful young anymore. So you can see like she looks older, but still like she looks nice actually. And so it's fitting that she plays the role as a nanny because she's attractive. So yeah, the nanny's gonna like do something. It's gotta be like a pretty person, honestly. She's like the robot, I guess, in this film. Or no, she is the robot. It's not, I guess, she is the robot. And then the Italian guy, he plays the husband. Like the wife has a heart problem or something. She's in the hospital. She does get out of the hospital though during the film, like halfway through the film. She gets out of the hospital. And then of course that scene where they defeat her, where they kill her because she's like wants to drown their kid because she like, I guess she falls in love. She basically learns the behavior of love, but it becomes toxic because maybe her programming, like she's still not human, so she can't have the full scope of human decency. She can only get there so far. I'm guessing, that's the whole premise with it. But yeah, they defeat her in the bathroom. They electrocute her, but of course, you're like, no way, it's that easy. It can't be that easy. And then towards the end of the film, we have the scene where it's like, it's the CEO guy, and he's like, no one else can find out about this. Nobody can know that the robot went rogue. Because then people are gonna freak out, rightfully so, because like they're meant to be safe, presumably. But these robots are not safe. They're dangerous, and they kill you and shit. But it's a nice movie. It's entertaining, I guess. He sleeps with the robot, and of course, in the wife, he's like, "Oh, it's just like a vibrator. It's like you with a vibrator." And she's like, "No, like it's." And I guess the wife insinuates that maybe you were having feelings for the robot, and that's what made it more difficult. But like, yeah, it looks human. It talks. It walks. It simulates emotions. Like, it's very much like it wouldn't be the same, would it? If you were to cheating your spouse with a robot, like it just wouldn't be the same dynamic because the robot is a little much more complicated operational level than than like any sort of toy object. It just wouldn't be the same. You know what's funny? Actually, that she's a robot, but she has a canal. Presumably, she has a vaginal canal because she rides him. She fucks him, so... And, the robot kisses so it can simulate, like, saliva in the mouth and stuff. It's, She even says, like, oh, how does it feel like... like, kind of hinting that maybe she has sensory... Like, this robot was made with the purpose of having sex with people, I'm guessing, because... Why else would it have, like, reproductive organs? Not reproductive organs, but have, like, the mimic organs inside it. It's kind of funny when you think about it. And, the kids are small, so the kids don't really have much of a role to play in the film. The movie takes place in the United States. I guess, I don't know if we're supposed to be in Anchorage, because there's a scene where we're like this really tall tower, and there's construction being worked on it. And it's like, that's obviously not Anchorage. That's definitely not Anchorage. And they give it these shots of downtown Anchorage with the imposing mountains in the background, and you're just kind of left confused. Like, are we supposed to be in Anchorage? But then we also get Colorado license plate. We get scenes with the Colorado license plate on cars. So the dad, maybe he's traveling down to Colorado, but that wouldn't make any sense. It's so far away. it's not like he's. So we're supposed to be in Colorado, actually, not Anchorage, but we're getting shots of like of Anchorage, and then the film it's filmed in Sofia, Bulgaria. It's filmed in Bulgaria, and so there's scenes in the movie where the what do you call? Like I remember the most notable scene, like the ambulance scene where the ambulance is there. There's cars. You can see the long plate. You don't see that in the United States. There's cars that they just have the look. Like that looks like a car that you most likely see in Europe, not the U.S. And then some of the scenes in the downtown area when they're driving that area, like when he was speeding through trying to get to the hospital, because like the robot girl, she's back because she's consciousness. Yeah, she can have the robotic body as a representation, but like really she's the conscious within the robot, so she can just transport to another fucking body. And but he's driving through the streets and like you can see it looks like Europe. Like that doesn't look like the US downtown. It looks like a European building. And so I thought those little tidbits were kind of funny, that they're not supposed to be in Europe, you're supposed to be in the United States, but like you clearly are not. And but yeah, she seduces him. That happens. I guess she kind of falls in love with him. She becomes obsessed with him. And then the wife obviously gets pissed off about it. She gets pissed and he's like, oh, don't go. And she's like, actually, I kind of have to go. Like, I have to process all of this. Come on, I can't not just be in the house like, oh, yeah, we defeated her and that was a big ordeal. But, like, you still cheated on me with this robot. The fuck? With this machine. And, oh, you're causing, that's how she learned, because he said it, oh, you're causing him stress. He's satisfied. He's healthier. And I like when the gentleman, the dog wants to come on the bed. I like when the gentleman was criticizing the robots and saying they're bad and stuff, and he didn't like it. He didn't like the bots. But what do you call this fucking guy? He has a robot in his house, actually. He actually has a robot in his house. So that was like the irony of this guy, that he's anti-robot. But and I felt that itchiness on my nose. This guy's anti-robot, but then at the same time he has one inside his house. So that was kind of funny. But I think it like also made it kind of realistic, I guess, the person being a hypocrite with themselves when it comes to, they hate something, but then like, hey, I use it too, actually. But this film, it was good. It was decent enough. It kept me entertained. It was decent enough. Would I rate it? I don't really have I think I used to give these movies ratings, my movie reviews. Now I kind of just talk when I feel about it, and that's it. But just a quick review of that film. Subservience, something like that, 2024, Megan Fox, starring American actress and then some other actors. Thank you for listening.